Welcome back. Let's dive right into some heavy truths we uncovered today. Think about this: destroying those famous physical nuclear sites didn't actually stop Iran's program at all. Why? Because the fissile material wasn't sitting there waiting, it had already been scattered across the entire nation. So, even if you wipe out one building, the threat remains everywhere else. And then look at who took charge after removing the supreme leader. That move eliminated the very last check on nuclear ambition, handing power over to someone far more aggressive. It sets off a dangerous chain reaction. When you kill top leaders in a revolutionary regime, you don't get peace, you trigger a succession crisis. Suddenly, hardliners step up, desperate to prove their legitimacy, making things worse instead of better. And how does Iran respond now? They aren't playing chess anymore, they're playing four-dimensional warfare through horizontal escalation. Imagine drone swarms striking your regional allies' infrastructure all at once simultaneously, everywhere. Now picture a single successful hit on a commercial tanker floating in the Strait of Hormuz. Would that really matter? Absolutely not. It would collapse global trade immediately. But wait, rising oil prices don't stay contained overseas. They travel straight home, causing domestic political instability and eroding consumer confidence right here in our democracy. While we worry about that, Russia is quietly feeding precise targeting data to Iranian proxies, effectively helping them punch holes in our Western defenses before we've even moved. This brings us to a tough reality about modern democracy. Our leaders know starting a war is terrifying, yet ending one becomes impossible due to rigid electoral cycles and shifting public sentiments. If we reject diplomacy in favor of kinetic strikes, guess what happens? We create perfect conditions for ourselves to become hopelessly tangled in conflicts for years. Here's another mindbender: full-scale nuclear devices can be built without fancy missiles if you have enough uranium. Advanced delivery systems aren't the bottleneck, access to materials is. Trying to occupy hidden underground facilities is also a recipe for guaranteed failure, simply because there are so many concealed sites you could miss half of them anyway. While all this chaos unfolds globally, keep an eye on Beijing. China isn't panicking, they benefit immensely from any U.S. distraction in the Middle East while quietly expanding their own economic grip on Asia. This teaches us something profound about internal threats too. Sometimes, deep societal fractures and normalized aggression destroy a country faster than any foreign enemy ever could. In fact, modern adversaries operate like fluid networks. Instead of crumbling under pressure, they adapt instantly, filling every leadership void the moment it appears. So, maybe our strategy needs a complete pivot. Perhaps the goal shouldn't be chasing an unattainable absolute safety. Maybe we need to freeze these contentious issues right now, letting the geopolitical landscape change naturally around us. What do you think? Is holding steady sometimes stronger than forcing action? Thanks for sticking around with me today. Please consider subscribing to help bring you more stories like this. You can find everything on our YouTube channel too. Just a friendly reminder that supporting us costs only a few dollars a month. Drop a comment or leave a review below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, stay curious and listen closely. Happy listening! Check out Profile for podcast summaries.